resellers, it's Tracy from 1987 Ventures. Welcome to my channel. Today I want to talk to you about return on investment, or what's commonly referred to as ROI. Why do we have to think about that as resellers? Well, I'll tell you, because you have to know, or at least have an idea of what your return on investment is. So for instance, if you're out at a thrift store and you see an object that you want to buy to sell in your online store, whatever platform it is, and you're spending $1 on that item, and maybe you comp it and you think that you're going to be able to get $30 for that item, what does that mean? What is your return on investment for that item? And more importantly, what is your return on investment after everything that you have to take out, meaning eBay fees or promoted listings fees, shipping fees, the supplies that go into it? There's a lot to factor into it. So in today's video, I want to give you just some food for thought and a couple ideas to think about, especially for new resellers or sellers who may not have access to a lot of stellar inventory. If you're like me, you probably consume a lot of hours of watching other resellers on YouTube, right? We all do it. And I love to do it. And my favorite things are to see what incredible things people find. And even better when they find incredible things that sell for an enormous profit. That's great. We all want that. But the reality of it is that sometimes we don't all have those things or have access to those things. You may be in an area, a rural area, or an area where they just don't have those kinds of things at your thrift store that you're seeing everybody sell on TV. Maybe you're a new reseller, or you're somebody that's branching out into a new niche and you just don't know really what to look for, especially in like vintage or collectibles, antiques, or jewelry. There's a lot of different areas where it requires a lot of research. So maybe you just don't know exactly what it is that you should be looking for. But what if you're at a yard sale or a thrift store and you're not finding anything amazing, but you need to pick up some inventory, or you don't need any inventory in my case, but you still want to find more inventory? What happens if you're out there and all you're finding is kind of run-of-the-mill kind of stuff, you know, nothing so great, but you can pick it up for a quarter, 50 cents, $1, a few dollars, and still turn it into something if you sell it online? Well, this is what I'm going to show you today. And I hope that this illustrates to you that you can still make a decent profit on bread and butter items, or items that aren't, you know, above a $50 or more average selling price. And I'm using eProfit today. In my examples. eProfit, if you don't know, is an app that you can get for your phone, where you basically plug in the different numbers that you're going to see when I show you examples. You're going to plug in, you know, what you spent on the item, what the shipping charge was that you charged the customer, what your cost is as the seller. If you're a top-rated seller on eBay, you can put that in. They do have a couple categories in there in terms of your eBay category, so you can put that in there, and then what you finally sold the item for, and it will do an instant calculation of your return on investment. And I think, as you'll see in these examples of what lower priced, you know, not amazingly stellar items, except for maybe one or two are pretty good in these examples, you'll see that the ROI is more than you're going to make on a lot of stock market purchases or other kinds of investment. And if you do it right, you could do it a lot faster. So take a look. This is a vintage coffee mug that was made in Korea. It's called the Copper Angel. It's a Christmas mug. Like I said, it says Peace on Earth right here. And it is by Potpourri Press. And this was a quarter because it was originally 50 cents. It's in the box, and their Christmas items were half off. So how did I do on this one? This is a beautiful book. I pick up memory books and scrapbooks, baby books, wedding albums, these kinds of things every time that I find them. This one I picked up for $1. It's brand new. It hasn't been used. There's no writing in it. And it gives, you know, grandmothers, as this one is designed for a grandmother, a place to write all their memories and special moments of their grandchild. So like I said, I paid $1 for this guy, and let's see if I found him on eBay. How cute is this little cup? This is a mug by Blue Witch that features a Scottish Terrier, and it's a 3D design. As you can see, his head just sort of sticks up. How cute is that? I just saw it and had to have it. This mug I got for 50 cents. And how much do they sell for on eBay? I found this in the thrift store for 50 cents. It is a counted cross-stitch pattern kit in the bag. And what did I find out about that? These guys are the Lebron James and Bugs Bunny from the Space Jam: A New Legacy movie. They're McDonald's toys, and they're tiny. They're really cool, though. You push their button on the back, and LeBron dribbles the basketball between, oh, there's my cat trying to get him, between his arms. And the Bugs Bunny, let me see, where's the thing on the Bugs Bunny? The Bugs Bunny dribbles the ball between his ears. So these guys, I believe I got for free or in a big box of toys. I hardly paid anything for these. And do they sell on eBay? These are two pillowcases in the box that I found at that same upscale thrift store that I was telling you about before. But these were on their dollar table, and I usually find stuff to bring home on their dollar table. So these are muslin blend vintage, made in the USA pillowcases. They're like a novelty item. And they say, don't say no, say maybe. So it's a little sexy novelty kind of gift thing. And I picked up 2 of these for $1 a piece. And did I find them on eBay? Yeah, I did. These are Father Brown Mysteries on DVD. There's 2 DVDs to each set. This is set 1 and this is set 2. I paid $1 for each one at a local church thrift store. And let's see what we found out about them on eBay. Now this one is a bolo. This one I did know about because I had seen it in somebody's video before on YouTube. I don't remember who it was, and I think it was quite a while ago. But this is Room on the Broom, and it is a used DVD. I picked this up for $1 at the church thrift store. And let's see what this bolo brings. These are for Lego Club. It's a subscription magazine that you can order for Lego. And these I picked up in a free pile at the church thrift. Are they worth anything? All right, you may not know this, but one of my favorite things to buy and sell are baseball hats really of any kind, but especially baseball hats. So I'm always on the lookout. This is not something along the lines of what I would usually pick up, but it caught my eye, the style of it and the lettering. It says Deuce here, and then it says Deuce Ex Machina over here. It's made in Italy, so this really intrigued me. So I couldn't find any comps on it while I was in the store. I paid $2.50 for it, I think, or $2. I paid $2 for this at the thrift store. And let's see what we have here. I found this Paris Hilton Just Me perfume and body lotion set, new in the package, for $4 at a upscale thrift shop. And let's see what that gets you. Even though I find myself attracted to artwork and the whole idea behind comic books and graphic novels and that kind of artwork, I know nothing about them. So when I saw these two, I was intrigued, especially since they each say that they are certified and authenticated by Beckett, and they are both signed with an autograph on them. So I paid up for these because I was not in a place at that very second where I could run a comp. But I thought that they were really cool looking and interesting. And so I decided to take a chance on these. How did I do? Okay, so these guys right here are a set of 10 vintage 1987 Tales from the Crypt by HBO, if you remember that show with the Crypt Keeper. I loved that show. Anyway, these are 10 VHS. They are not sealed, they're used, and they're not sealed in package, but I bought 10 of these at one of my little church thrift stores where VHS tapes are 5 for $1. So these 10 tapes cost me $2. Let's see what they comp for. So I hope you found that helpful and can now kind of get an idea of the way that you can make money, even if you don't have the most amazing, rarest, vintage, collectible thing on earth, just by selling bread and butter. And I hope that you liked the idea of using the eProfit app. I do use it just because I think it's kind of fun to say, oh, hey, I just made this sale. I wonder how much I actually made. What kind of profit did I make on that item? And if you like videos like this, please hit the subscribe button and the bell notification so you know when I upload more videos. And leave a comment. Tell me what you think. Have you used eProfit or something similar to it? Were you aware of this kind of thing? And do you like this kind of content so that I know if I should keep making more or not? And thank you all for watching and have a wonderful day and get out there and get reselling.